Alright, so Irish dancing began the way all forms of dance do, which was through religious rituals and ceremonies. And the earliest evidence of this form of dance was present in the Druid Society, where these dances actually began as circular dances. And some have even existed until today, changing over time, but they've kept their original influence. Prior to 400 AD, when the Celts arrived in Ireland, they brought with them their own folk dances. And the Anglo-Norman conquest of the 12th century brought their own culture and customs to Ireland as well. So now you have kind of like a melting pot of all these different areas folk dancing, and together that will influence each other. During the mid-16th century, dances were performed in great halls of new castles. Some were even adapted by invaders from England, who then brought the dances back home to the court of Queen Elizabeth I. Back in Ireland, whenever royalty would arrive, they were greeted with people doing native dances. In the Anglo-Irish aristocracies, dances were performed during wakes. As for the music of this time, it was commonly played on the bagpipes and harp. The Irish dance master appeared in Ireland in the 18th century and was a wandering dance teacher. He went from village to village teaching peasants how to dance, and group dances rose in popularity, as did solo dances. And the earliest form of competition was when masters would see each other at fairs and they would challenge each other in a public setting. Solo dancing and step dancing first appeared at the end of the 18th century. Competitive Irish dancing has grown since the mid-1900s to what it is today, which is a worldwide sport and art form that is really shared with young people all around the world, and it's just great because it brings them together with this commonality, and it's like a whole secret society of people, whereas you might not hear about it, but it's more popular than people think. So Irish dance has evolved so much since its beginning, and especially in the last 15 years there's been such a drastic change, whether it's in the style of dance, the level of the standard, or just what we wear. It's crazy how over time something that seems so small and most people don't know about, it can just be influenced by so many different things and change in such drastic ways. So a very important and interesting part of Irish dancing is the shoes. And these are called hard shoes, they're also called heavies, and they have a plexiglass tip that allows you to make lots of rhythmic noises. So another kind of shoe in Irish dancing are soft shoes, and they're also called gillies, and this is kind of how they lace up. And these are for dances where you're more light on your feet and you're going to be jumping into the air a lot more. Music plays a very big role because it determines what you're dancing. There are different types of music in Irish dancing, and you can tell them apart from each other because of their speed and their rhythm. So an individual Irish dance competition is called a feis, and that is for all ages, all levels, and open pretty much all year round. And they can be hosted by different schools or groups. And then you have your majors, which consist of a regionals, nationals, and a world championships. At competitions, you dance in groups of 2 or 3 in front of a panel of anywhere between 3 and 6 judges, depending on the competition. And you will be evaluated on your ability to get through the dance, your stamina, your turnout, crossing, rhythm, and timing, which is very important that you stay with the music, your toe height, how high you get in the air, and how much are you lifting your feet.